I'm Kyle Bullock. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to get the best deal on buying a diamond or jewelry in person, guaranteed. The tactic I'm about to teach you works not just with jewelry, but really any luxury good or any good or service that you have to buy where a salesperson is going to be involved in that process. As a salesperson, I've been in the jewelry industry my entire life. I've seen probably thousands of customers that I've worked with come through my doors, and I've seen some good negotiating skills, and I've seen some bad ones. There's one tactic that I never like when a customer uses because it doesn't do them any good. It's the tactic where the customer says nothing at all. They might come in and say, "Show me all of your rings." And they sit down, they want to look at engagement rings. And so I start showing them, and I can ask them questions. Do you like this one? Do you like that one? What's your budget? And then they say nothing. I mean, nothing. They just sit there and ignore all of my questions. And they just look, and they think to themselves, well, I'll just find what I'm looking for, and I'll know it's the one. Or they'll think, I want to see what this guy's prices really are because I'm shopping him out online or I'm shopping him out with other jewelers. So if I say nothing, then I'm in a power position in negotiating. And this is so not true. The less you say, the less that I know to show you. I could show you a million different rings. We could even go custom and get crazy if you wanted to. But I don't know who you're shopping for or what the occasion is or if this is an engagement or anniversary or what your budget is. I don't know what you care about in the process. So I'm shooting in the dark and I'm serving you very poorly in the process. So saying nothing is probably one of the worst tactics I've seen customers use when they come shop for jewelry or really any luxury good. So I have a tips, 3 things that you can do when you're shopping. And this process I think works 100% of the time when you, the customer, are going to a store like a jewelry store or any luxury goods store or where you have to work with the salesman. I use it myself. It's very simple. It's very easy. It's very honest. Okay, number 1 is when you go to a salesperson, tell them the top 3 most important things that you're looking for. Say, I'm looking for an engagement ring and I want it to be around $3,000. And I need it to be in white gold. Okay, now I can show you engagement rings that are going to be about $3,000 in white gold instead of showing you all of the engagement rings, which might vary from $1,000 to $100,000. I don't know where to start with that, but you've given me 3 things that are important to you, and I can use that to show you some things that you might want to look at and eliminate some things you don't want to look at, which brings me to tip number 2. When you talk to a salesman, tell them what you don't care about. Say, I don't care if it's a certain price. I don't care if it's a certain color. I don't care if the car has a certain number of miles on it. You need to tell us what you don't care about or what you don't like about an item or what you aren't looking for. This might seem counterproductive at first, but the truth is if you tell a salesperson what you don't want or what you don't like in something, we can eliminate the other options. For a salesperson, a really good one at least, what we're trying to think about is all of the things that we can show you. We have a million items we can show you. So the fastest way to show you the one that you would really want is to eliminate them as quickly as possible. I want to eliminate the million options and show you the top 2 or 3 that I think that you might actually want to look at. So when you tell me something that you don't like, I can toss the things that I think you don't want, and I can show you only the things that you do. And it gets you to your objective and to your goal faster and more efficiently. Last thing is, if you have shopped around, maybe you've looked online or maybe you've shopped other stores, you should tell the salesperson. Now, this is a little bit about timing. You don't need to lead with this. But if you have been looking around and you've seen some good deals or things online or you've seen some good things in other stores, tell the salesperson about this, but frame it in a question. Here's a great example how you could do this. Say you see some things at the counter. I like these 3 items. And you could say, hey, I've seen these 3 items. I really like what you've got here. But I've seen some stuff that's very similar down the street. And they're a little bit better price. Can you explain the difference of price? Or maybe you say, I've seen this 1 carat diamond online and it seems a lot cheaper online. I could buy it for 20% less online. Why is yours more expensive? Maybe they just give you a line. Maybe they try to cover their tracks. Or maybe a good salesperson is really going to try to sell you on what's in front of you that day. They're going to use that as an opportunity to give you a better deal or tell you about some better service or offer that they give you that the place down the street wouldn't. For example, let's use cars. You say, I've been shopping for cars and I've seen some ones online that I can get for $3,000 cheaper than this car. Well, why would I want to buy this car? Maybe the salesperson hears this and goes, I could shave $1,000 off the price, but did you know that we also offer lifetime servicing for this vehicle? You bring it in, we'll check it out for the lifetime of the vehicle. That's not a bad option. That's an added bonus that you, the customer, wouldn't get if you shopped online. These little bonuses and these little service guarantees that you might get along the way, they might seem gimmicky, but the truth is some of them are actually really valuable. And if you just want the rock bottom price, you can tell that to the salesperson. You know what? The service stuff doesn't matter to me. I just want the cheapest possible option. And maybe the salesperson can just say, fine, we'll get rid of the service options and we'll give you the cheapest possible option. These three things, telling the salesperson what you want up front, telling them what you don't want, and telling them about what you've shopped in the form of a question, are three things you can do across the counter from somebody that I guarantee you will help you get to a better product faster, cheaper, and with more services along the way. And you will have a much better and happier experience. Of course, if you don't know where to start in that process, I would love to be one of those people that you talk to. I've worked with people all across the country, not always in person. Sometimes we have to do it online through FaceTime or through email or whatever. But these same tactics work. When a customer tells me what they want, what they don't want, and what they've seen, that gives me some opportunity to show them things that I think that they're actually going to have interest in and give them options that they really do care about. So if you want somewhere to start, you can check out my website. There's a link in the description below, or go to kylerBullock.com and check out all of the services that I have to offer, including custom jewelry design. I hope this video helped you, and best of luck to whatever you're buying in the future.